Inside the Classroom takes an in-depth look at one of Team Hardin County Schools' best teachers in action, featuring comments, class instruction, and insight inside the classroom.
I became a teacher because I love to help children. I actually have a degree in social work, and I was a social worker for 4 years at a nursing home, and decided I would rather work with the younger population, so I went back to school and got my teaching degree. The first one we're going to do is the word slide. I want you to write slide on the table. Slide. S-O-I-D. Right. Keep going. S-O-I-D. S-O-I-D.
Slide.
Okay. Now sound it out for me.
It's right here.
Does that say I right now? What's missing right here? What it needs to go right here so that it says it's I. My sister is a teacher in the E-Town schools, and my grandfather was also a principal in Michigan, so teaching is in our family. Good job. Okay, how many sounds do you hear in that word? S-O-I-D. Four. How many letters are in that word? How many? 5. How come there's 4 sounds but 5 letters? Why is there 5 letters but only 4 sounds? There must be a letter in there that doesn't make a sound. E. The E is silent, so you don't hear that sound, okay?
Ms. Fey is definitely a leader within the building. Many teachers, including special ed teachers, resource teachers, assistants, everyone typically goes to Ms. Fey if they need advice, if they need some help, they always go to Ms. Fey.
All right, at the beginning there's a blend. Who can tell me what that blend is?
What blend?
Blend. Remember we had blend. Okay. What's our blend at the beginning? S-L. Can you circle that, please? Okay. All right. Slide. All right. What if I took the E off? What happens to that word? It makes it slid. And how come it's a short vowel sound now? I took away that silent E, didn't I? Okay. All right. Erase.
Ms. Fey is an exceptional teacher because she's all about the students. She has a wide range of student needs in her classroom, and she goes above and beyond inside and outside of the classroom to meet those needs. And so it just makes her just exceptional in that her students know when they come to school they're going to be, their needs are going to be met, and it's going to be a safe environment, and they're going to be challenged, and I think the students really appreciate that.
All right. All right, I want you to write the word time. Time.
Time.
Good job.
T-I-M-E.
I'm. Oh, yep. Remember, we always have to have that E so that I says its name.
Yeah, time.
Okay. How many sounds?
I. 2.
Yep.
3. 1.
Do it with me. Ready? Put your fingers out. I. I. 3 sounds. Okay.
I actually knew it was 3.
You did? Okay, good. How many parts? How many syllables are in that word? Clap it out. How many parts? Time. Time. 1. Okay. Change that word to dime. What do you need to do to change that word to dime? Yes. Can you do that?
I can just erase that.
You could. Dime.
Dime.
Good job. Okay, how many sounds are in that word?
2.
Count it out. D-I-M. 3 sounds. How many parts, how many syllables are in the word dime?
1, 1.
1. Good job, Willow. Okay, erase.
In Miss Fey's classroom, I really enjoy writing. It's right here.
It is right here. I'm telling you, spelling words. Okay, so you have kit, all right? You've got a silent E, so that I saying kite right now. We don't need it to say kite. We need it to say kit, okay? How many sounds are in the word kit?
It.
Good job. You do it. How many? Ready?
Is
3. Okay, now, how do we make it say kite?
add an E to the end.
Add the E to the, good job.
Miss Fey is a special teacher because she's funny and she gives out candy sometimes.
Make that word bite.
Take away the K.
Make it bite. What do we need to do to make it bite? Make sure it looks like a B and not a 6. There you go.
Miss Fey is a funny teacher.
No. Good job checking that. We had bite, now make it bit.
So eat it.
You tell me. All right, Willow has hers right. Can you tell her what you have? Okay, spell it.
B-I-T.
B-I-T. And why do you not have an E? Because the E would what?
Make the I the I. Say it.
Good job, Willow. So we don't need an I because I asked for bit. Okay, so if you haven't, or you don't need an E, excuse me. So if you can erase the E. Okay, now you have bit.
Miss Fey makes us laugh.
Good job. Make it, this is going to be a pseudo word, make it fight. Today in centers, we were working on our word study words. In my center, we work specifically with a spelling pattern. And then they go to Center A, and they continue working with that center, and they get to a choice of an activity they want to do with the words. And then my assistant will work with them with that word study. And then I have an independent center where they will do research and work on drops in the bucket in the computer area. And so it says fit. I need it to say fight, F-I-T. What needs to go at the end of the word to make the I say its name?
E.
There you go.
I like enjoying Miss Fey's class because we do crafts.
Can you write the word bike? And then I want you to write a rhyming word for bike. I also have a collaborative teacher in my classroom who works with a small group, and she works with phonics and phonological awareness specific to the child's needs. So once you have bike, I want you to write. No, that's right. I want you to write a rhyming word for bike.
Bike, bake, bake. Hi, bike.
Write it down. Let me see.
Recently, I wrote a story about a little girl.
Okay, now do a rhyming word. A rhyming word has to have the same ending sound. So tell me a bike, bake. Does that have the same ending sound? Ache and Ike? No.
In Miss Fey's class, we do math centers.
Trike, that's a good one. Would they blend at the beginning? Good job.
Bike. What goes here?
Oh, if you're doing the same ending, then you write the same thing at the end.
I messed up my K. I did it.
All right, you're going to do trike, right? So sound it out.
The great thing about Miss Fey is she has a wide range of student needs in her classroom. If you go into her room, she has some kiddos that are still trying to learn to read, but then you also have her students that are beyond reading, and so she has them in literature circles. They're doing things above and beyond, so she's meeting the needs of all students in the classroom.
Start with
I
it.
only messed up my bike.
She does a lot of differentiation in small groups, and so her students, she will have several different centers meeting their needs on different levels. being a first grade teacher, if she's doing sight words or CVC sounds, you know, she'll have a group specifically geared towards those kids. She'll have activities specifically geared towards those kids. And even beyond that, when she works with the kids individually, she gives them, you know, she knows exactly where the kids are and she meets them there. So she does a great job of knowing where her kids are and how to meet them there.
I like bike ride.
Okay.
I got to sign.
Remember how the ending goes?
Is this right?
All right, can we change this? Centers are wonderful for first grade because I can differentiate for each student. Within each center, I might have 3 different levels going on, and that way I can meet each student's needs.
Does these bike ride?
You tell me. I'm going to say them and see if you hear them. Bike, mic, psych, like. Do they have all the same ending sound?
Yeah. Faye gives us a lot of loves.
All right, let's look at your I can statement. I can look at words and figure them out by using what I know about letters and sounds, okay? So you guys have, I can read words with vowel teams in the middle, okay? So you guys have AI and AY this week.
Whenever I walk in, she smiles at me.
Good job.
I put 2.
Okay, good job. Okay, I need you to erase, cap that marker really good. Okay. At center A, you're doing your entree. So you're going to either sort the words and place them in ABC order. So you've already got them sorted. So you would put your pinks in ABC order, your green in ABC order. Or you can choose to write all your words 3 times each. Or you can choose 10 words and write a good sentence. Okay, so remember, you get to pick which one you want to do. Okay?
I like that.
Okay, let's clean up.
Our process for determining the ExCEL award winner this year was we asked the teachers to nominate someone. Many of the teachers nominated Miss Fey because of her patience and her consistency and just the way that she reaches all of the needs in her classroom. And so after that, then we allowed some observations and we went into everyone's classrooms, and Miss Fey just showed consistency and greatness within the classroom.
So let's look at your spelling words. You don't need those out, please. Okay. I'm going to tell you a word. I want you to write it. You have AI and AY. If you'll remember that AI will come in the middle of the word and AY is at the end. Okay. You ready? Your first word. Spell the word bait. Bait.
She is all about the students, and she has built relationships with the students, and that is key in education today. And it's something that a lot of people don't focus on in education, and I'm not talking about the people in education, but a lot of people outside of the building, they don't see the relationships that teachers make. And Ms. Fey does an exceptional job of building relationships, not just with the kids, but with the families, and even with her colleagues around her. She is she's a leader in the school. And so I think her kids will remember that she had that relationship with her.
Remember, I'm going to give you AI and AY words only. There are 3 out. He's got one in his hand. Okay. It's not a silent E word. You're on the right track, though. Okay. It's going to be AI or AY. AI is in the middle. AY is at the end. Okay. Okay. Should it be capitalized? It's not a proper noun. Okay. You should have B-A-I-T. Within our centers, we do think, pair, share. We use a lot of literacy first activities, hands-on, manipulative, sorting the words, and things like that. We don't put AY in the middle of a word, okay? So it's going to be AI. All right? Now, let's look at bait. Make sure you have it spelled right. B-A-I-T. Okay? Now, how many sounds do you have in the word bait? Don't yell out the answer. I want you to figure it out. Count with your fingers. 3. B-A-T. Bait. Now you tell me, why are there 4 letters but 3 sounds?
Because the A and the I make A.
Exactly.
Miss Fey is kind, she's my friend, and she's loved us.
How many syllables are in that word? Remember, you can clap it, or you can do your chin. Bait. See how many times your chin hits your hand? That'll give you syllables. Okay? And remember that each syllable will always have 1 vowel sound. So how many vowel sounds do we have in this word? We have 1 vowel sound, so it's probably going to be 1 syllable. First grade as a foundational year is so important because it's the building blocks for the rest of their career as a student. This is the grade that they learn their letters and their sounds, and incorporating that into words, and then building those words into sentences, into a paragraph. And so they need to be able to start that in first grade. Same way with math. They learn with their numbers, and then we go to addition, and then bigger addition problems, and just build upon that so that once they get into high school, they have those skills that they need. Can you make that word, let's see, go ahead and erase and write the word sail. Sail. Remember, you need to share the erasers. Sail. Good job, Jasmine. Good job, Caden. Eyes on your own. Sail. Put your dot. I love to see when the light bulb comes on in a child's eyes. I like when they are able to see that they've met their goals and that they have learned something. Are we doing silent E words, or am I doing AI and AY? Okay. You should have, okay. Sail. I think what makes the A sound? Oh. All right. Okay. So sail. What kind of sail is this?
Like a flag on a boat, or your sail.
A yard sail. It's not a yard sail. Yard sail would have the silent E. This is like when you get in a boat and you're sailing across the ocean. Okay.
Miss Fey is my favorite teacher, and she is amazing.
How many sounds are in this word? Oh, good job. Good job. 3. A-O. 3. How many parts?
4.
How many syllables? How many parts? Syllables. There is 1. Now, we're kind of country, and sometimes we say sail. It's only 1. Sail.
Miss Fey has a dry sense of humor, and so we both get each other because I have a dry sense of humor too. But I just admire her consistency as a teacher. You know what you're going to get with Miss Fey as far as classroom management, as far as the kids coming to your class. She's consistent with them, but she's also, you know, as a music teacher, when her class would come, if I gave them, if they needed to be corrected, Miss Fey supported me 100%. So she's just really good at being consistent with everybody and how she responds to situations. And so I really appreciate that consistency.
That's the Kentucky coming out in you. Okay, can you change that to mail? Like the kind of mail you get in your mailbox. Mail.
Let me see if I can remember how to spell it. Mail.
Good, you just had to change what, the first letter? So would this be a rhyming word? Sail, mail?
Yeah.
Yes, because the ending sound was the same. We just changed the beginning sound. Good job. Okay. So how many sounds? 3. Good job, Caden. Okay, erase. I want you to write the word May. May.
My birthday's day for Valentine's.
If you hear A at the end, it's AY. If you hear A in the middle, It's AI.
Mine's the last first.
Oh, whoop, whoop. Is our spelling pattern AI? Y? Or AI and A? Y?
That's why I know how to spell
Good job.
my name. Miss Fey is really kind, and I know she loves me.
See if you can make one that has blends or a digraph at the beginning. So blend like PL, SL, SP. Okay?
I don't have
Okay. There's all kinds out here, Cher. There's one for each of you. All right. What about a digraph at the beginning, like TH or SH or CH? Or maybe a blend at the beginning, like PL, SL, SP. See if you can find any of those. Keep going. Oh, I see your wheels turning in that brain. Keep going. See if you can get 5 words. Just one more. You can do it.
I did.
Oh, there you go. Oh, good job. I didn't even think of that one. That's a good blend.
I personally have a connection with Miss Fey with the students. My own daughter is in her classroom, so I'll use her as an example. My daughter comes home nightly talking about Miss Fey, about things that Miss Fey enjoys, the things that Miss Fey talks about in the classroom. All students will go home every night talking about Miss Fey, so they will definitely remember her.
Can you read mine?
Who would like to read their words first? That's okay. Listen.
May, say, stay, great.
Good job. This will be my 3rd year that I see kids come back and walk the halls as seniors, and it's such a special time to see them, watch them grow, because I still see them as 1st graders, so it's nice to see them as seniors and see how far they've come. Spell the word brain. Brain. Is it a proper noun? Have you ever heard anybody named Brain? And did I give you a sentence to write? No, okay, so it's not going to be a capital letter. You need to share. Buh. You got buh. A, N. So it's in the middle. So how do you need to spell that A sound? Ain. B-R-A-I-N. Brain. Okay. How many sounds are in the word brain? What's the first sound in that word? I'm asking Jasmine. What's the first sound in the word? What's the first sound? What's the second sound? No. What's the second sound in the word? That's a letter. What's the sound? Okay, what's the 3rd sound? A. And what's the last sound? Caden? So you had 4 sounds. Okay. How many syllables are in that word? How many syllables? That's how many parts. Think. 1. Okay. Remember, with each syllable, there's 1 vowel sound. You only have 1 vowel sound in that word, A. So it's going to be 1 syllable. All right, you may erase. Tap your marker, start click. I think teachers are important because they are building those foundational skills that they may not get at home. And they're there to assist the parents because the parents may not know how to do it. And so we're here to assist the parents in that activity too.